That body of work known as Negro spirituals that might include as many as 6,000 songs, aside from being an expression of one's belief in something greater, it was also closely associated with the longing for freedom. Not only the longing, but the active pursuit of freedom in times of slavery. Spirituals contained coded messages about where your heart really lived, and maybe it was a surreptitious way of encouraging people to escape or even rebel.
What is it about certain songs that bring us to our feet? Why do they make us cry? Inspire us to dream. If you could pick the greatest of all time, which ones would you choose?
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, what did I see? Coming for to carry
African American spirituals have a powerful heritage. They may, in fact, be the greatest example of triumph over adversity ever expressed through music.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. Tell all my friends I'm coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. And tell all my friends I'm coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Singing Sweet Chariot with my dad was joyous. All we have to do is lean on a culture that we are both deeply passionate about.
That's great.
I'd keep you. I think
You would?
Yeah, I think I'd keep you.
It's wonderful to meet him on that common ground and have some fun.
It was against the law to teach slaves how to read. So every preacher back then in slavery, it seemed, needed to know how to sing because they would package the stories, the Bible stories, and they would share the scriptures and teach the scriptures by singing them.
I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me all along my pilgrim's journey. I want Jesus to walk with me when I'm in trouble. Walk with me when I'm in trouble. Walk with me when my heart is almost breaking. I want Jesus to come walking with me. Oh, in my trials, walk with me. In my trials, walk with me. When my head is bowed in sorrow, I want Jesus. I want Jesus. I want a good Lord Jesus. Come walking with me. Come walking with me.
Negro spirituals dating from the 19th century give comfort. These songs speak of a better world, of a better place. These songs really were about survival. And these songs, I think, still help people in, the year 2012 or 2013 continue to survive conditions that are far less than perfect.
Little children, go where I send thee. Oh, well then, how shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee one by one. One was a little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Little children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee two by two. Was Paul and Silas. One was a little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Little children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee three by three. Three was the Hebrew children. Two was Paul and Silas. One was a little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Little children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 10 by 10. 10 for the 10 that couldn't get. 9 for the 9 that dressed so fine. 8 for the 8 that stood at the 7 for the 7 that came down from heaven. 6 for the 6 that couldn't get stick. 5 for the 5 that stayed alive. 4 was the 4 that stood at the door. 3 was the Hebrew children. 2 was Paul and Silas. 1 was a little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Little children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 10 by 10. 10 for the 10 that couldn't get. 9 for the 9 that dressed so fine. 8 for the 8 that stood at the gate. 7 for the 7 that came down from heaven. 6 for the 6 that couldn't get sticks. 5 for the 5 that stayed alive. 4 was the 4 that stood at the door. 3 was the Hebrew children. 2 was Paul and Silas. 1 was a little bitty baby was born, born in Bethlehem. Was born
My Lord called me, he called me by the thunder. The trumpet sound within my soul. I ain't got long to stay here. Whoa. I ain't got long to stay here. Steal away, steal away.
Steal Away is one of the most recognizable spirituals. I think it was recorded by the Fisk Jubilee Singers as early as 1909. They certainly were performing it probably in the 1870s. It's got a lot of emotional resonance for a lot of people because, of course, steal away to what? For a lot of people, it meant steal away to freedom, to the Underground Railroad.
To stay. Yes! You hear the difference? Oh my God. All right, do it again.
Steal away, steal away, steal away to Jesus. Steal away, steal away home. I ain't got long to stay here. Steal away, steal away, steal away home. Steal away, steal away. I ain't got long to stay here. I ain't got long to stay here. Steal away, steal away, steal away home. Steal away, steal away. I ain't got long to stay here. I ain't got long to stay here.
My Lord called me, he called me by the lightning, the trumpet sound within my soul.
I ain't got long to stay here. I ain't got long to stay here. Steal away, steal away, steal away home. Steal away, steal away. I ain't got long to stay here. I ain't got long to stay here.
Green trees are a bending, poor sinner stands a trembling. The trumpet sound within my soul.
I ain't got long to stay here. I ain't got long to stay here. Steal away, steal away, steal away home. Steal away, steal away. I ain't got long to stay here. I ain't got long to stay here. I ain't got long to stay.
The most incredible thing about the African-American slave is even though he too, like the children of Israel, were taken into slavery, they didn't hang their harps. They sang through their bondage and created the largest volume of music ever created by a race of slaves.
Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo.
Well, you know the gospel train is coming. It's coming round the bend. You know you don't need no ticket. Let the Holy Ghost come in and get on board.
Get on board, little children.
on board. Get on board. Get on board, little children. Get on board. Get on board, little children. Get on board. Get on board, little children. Oh, there's room for many and more. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo.
Many people, I'm sure, were not even aware of their origins when they first started singing these wonderful songs. The important thing is that the songs themselves, the melodies, the feeling that came out of that whole experience of slavery was able to be absorbed into the mainstream and not forgotten. People who endured slavery were able to create a music that united the world. That works for me.
When the sun comes back, when the first quail calls, follow the drink and gold, for the old man is waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drink and gold. Well, a riverbank is a mighty good road. Dead trees show you the way. Left foot, peg foot, traveling on. Follow the drink and go. Follow the drink and go. Follow the drink and go. For the old man is waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drink and go. Well, the river ends between two hills. Follow the drink and go. There's another river on the other side. Follow the drink and go. Follow the drink and go. Follow the drink and go. For the old man is waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drink and go. Where the little river meets the great big one. Follow the drink and go. For the old man is waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drink and go. Follow the drink and go. Follow the drink and go. For the old man is waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drink and go.